Welcome back to the Kaspa Silver YouTube channel. If you guys are new around here, consider leaving a like on the video and also subscribing to the channel. I want to thank you guys so much for 615 subscribers. I honestly cannot believe that we've gotten this far, but you guys have shown some crazy support on the channel. I really appreciate the nice comments and you guys watching my videos and leaving down your opinions and thoughts in the comments down below. So today's video, we're going to be talking about the ledger situation and also looking at the Kaspa price and kind of just explaining my thoughts, how I feel, and what's going on in my head while we are currently just in a downtrend in the market. So to start, I just want to point out the fact that our pHs are at 1.11 still. We have 64% mined. Remember, the supply of Kaspa is increasing very, very fast. So the price of Kaspa is always going to be pretty much going down because the supply is going to keep going up. And if we don't have any demand for Kaspa, then the price is just going to keep going down. And it's not necessarily going down too much in market cap, but it's mainly just the fact that the supply increases and it causes some people to sell because the number keeps going down. So market cap is at 364 million. We have lost a lot of market cap since the first all-time high. Well, not the first all-time high, but the most recent all-time high. But honestly, the whole entire crypto market has been just falling. Nothing's been doing well. Bitcoin in the past 7 days is down 5%. Past 30 days is down about 10%. You could see here that it's just been on decline for the past 7 days. It's just been doing nothing, consolidating in this lower area. So there's really no reason for Kaspa to be moving like crazy, especially because since Kaspa is now on the a lot more exchanges, it's going to be more correlated to Bitcoin. So now, you're going to expect Kaspa to move more with the general market. So you got to always look at the perspective and zoom out. First off, Kaspa is still up about like 10,000% since its inception, and this is just a normal correction that we need. I wanted to point out these lines that I made here. So this is the previous all-time high, and when it had a correction, it took 93 days for the previous all-time high to be hit again, and then we blasted right past to it. So if we look here, another 93 days from this all-time high would put us all the way in July. So honestly, if we're being realistic, if we're gonna kind of follow the same kind of trend here, we should not see Kaspa be higher than where it is until July. If it was to follow the same 93-day pattern to hit a new all-time high, and either way, from when this first happened, we could see here that we dropped about, I think it was like about 60%. So if we go all the way here to the bottom here, let me grab this right here, and we go to like right here, yeah, we dropped around close 60%, 56%. That was the bottom, and then eventually we started getting some movement to the upside, and then eventually we broke past after 93 days. We can see over here what is going on here. Let's see how much we've fallen. So from the top here, we've fallen all the way right here to about the same percentage, and I have this line at this resistance point at the 0.018. This would be about 60% flat. If we go even lower, we'd be seeing at like 64, 65%, maybe all the way to the 0.14 area would be 65%, which could be totally possible. I mean, if you look at it in the big picture, if you look at Bitcoin when it was first started, Bitcoin would have 90% drops. So the fact that we've only seen 56% drops every time we've hit a peak, you guys should be really happy because it's a brand new coin. This is not going to pump overnight. We're not going to go to $1 tomorrow. This is a long-term investment, and you guys need to educate yourself on what Kaspa is really doing to actually understand, to not let yourself get taken over by your emotions, because your emotions are going to take over, and especially when you're investing money that you're not willing to lose. If you have money in here that you need, I would recommend to sell it and take it out and use it for what you need, because investments, I mean, that should be your extra money. If your investments go to zero, it should not affect your life. If it's affecting your life, then your money is controlling your life, and you're investing way too much money. That should not be the case when you're investing at all into anything, stocks, crypto, whatever. So just look at the bigger picture. ASICs and all that. I made a video about that yesterday, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. I want to talk about now the ledger issue. All right, so yesterday I put out a thread about the ledger issue. So here's the main problem with the recent ledger update. So Ledger offers a subscription service to KYC yourself and allows third-party companies to hold your seed phrase for you so that in case of a misplacement, you can get access to them no matter what. Having a ledger now means you are supporting a cold wallet company promoting centralization to store your keys, which is the complete opposite of what crypto is supposed to be. The other problem is that if your seed phrase can be sent to other companies from the ledger, this backdoor has previously existed. Since Ledger is not open source, there's a possible vulnerability. Ledger has also had users' info breached before, and a company in the securing business should not be experiencing things like this. So yeah, ultimately Ledger just released a subscription service for $10 a month so that you could keep your seed phrase secured with some random third-party companies that are gonna keep your seed phrase safe. You know, trust us. And then if you ever lose your seed phrase, you could literally just put in your information and they'll give it to you. So you no longer have to write it down. You're trusting other people to keep your stuff safe. And this is completely opposite of being decentralized self-custody. Ledger is now promoting centralization to store your keys, and I think that's very anti-crypto. Like crypto, the whole point of crypto is to be decentralized, to not have third parties controlling you, to stay anonymous in the network. And of course you can't stay fully anonymous, but these wallets are heavily trying to get regulated by the government, and there's been bills that have been trying to go through that all these wallets should have KYC. And I think that's just so anti-crypto, it's anti-freedom in American, especially in America here. You know, we should have the freedom to choose where we want to hold our money. And if we don't want to hold it in the US dollar, like America just got to deal with it. They either got to join the train and adopt Bitcoin, or just realize that people are not falling for their shenanigans anymore. That honestly, like, you know, pumping the US dollar, just having an infinite supply is just not going to cut it for the rest of humanity. It's really not. It's not going to last forever. The dollar is going to go to zero at some point. So it's important that we are investing our money into other assets to hopefully hedge ourselves against inflation and against different things in the environment, so that our money can grow and we don't trust banks that could easily collapse and then you lose your money and then you can't support your family. So, you know, we got to learn how to diversify our money and not to just trust it all in one place, because honestly, the economy is not working in the way they're handling the monetary policy by just printing infinite amount of money. That's why Bitcoin is a really good standard, because Bitcoin has a max supply just as Kaspa has a max supply, and they're both true to the decentralization, unlike proof of stake coins like Ethereum and all the other ones. You know, those are not true decentralization. They're still centralization so that they can be faster. Proof of stake system makes the rich get richer. It's just a horrible system. It's not actual freedom money like Kaspa and Bitcoin. So Ledger, in my opinion, I think they kind of shot themselves in the foot. A lot of people don't like this decision. I don't like the decision. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions down below. I know many people are waiting for Kaspa to be released on Ledger. Does this change your mind? Personally, guys, as always, I'm using the Tangent wallet. And if you guys do want to pick up your cards to keep your crypto safe offline, you guys can use my code Kaspa Silver, and now you should get only 10% off instead of 15% off. But that's still a good deal for a cold storage wallet, because usually these cold storage wallets go for like $100 or more when you're buying like a Trezor or a Ledger wallet, and this is only going for $40 right here with my discount. So if you guys are interested in that, consider getting those. Keep your coins offline. Don't trust exchanges, guys. It's just not safe at all. I'm trusting Tangent, and I'm putting some Kaspa on Tangent and some on the Caspian wallet, which is a free wallet. And I have a YouTube video explaining how you guys can get that beta wallet and keep your Kaspa on there as well. I like to spread it between the two. I don't want to trust everything in one place, because that's just not smart. You gotta diversify. Always don't keep your eggs all in one basket. So lastly, I just want to promote my Patreon. If you guys have not seen this yet, guys, you guys can consider joining, supporting the channel. I have a private Discord running on here, and also it gives you access to tons of different benefits. Plus, you get to see my videos before anyone else if you join the gold tier. And if you're in the silver tier, you get to get included into giveaways that we're going to be running on there for free Kaspa every single week. And the rule is if you win one time in the week or in the month, you can't win again for the month. So I think it's pretty fair. There's going to be opportunities so you can make your subscription back so that you're really not losing any money when you support me. But thank you guys for all the support. It's always free to subscribe and watch my videos. So if you guys enjoyed that, leave a like down below. And as always, don't be average, be different.